Welcome back and hello from Boise. Today we're going to dive into a really crucial part of your business, your new business, and that is naming it. So this is so important, not only for today, tomorrow, but the legacy, long-term value of your business, even the value of selling it. So pay attention, because we're going to dive into, towards the end of the video, we're going to dive into exactly how to have a great name, and a name that works long-term for you. Here's some names that I want you to think about, but also I want to see how they resonate with you. So as I say these words, say them after me. In fact, you should jot them down into your journal so you can get a sensibility of how these feel. So say after me: Netflix, Coca-Cola, Taco Bell, Kodak, Burger King, Rolex, Pepsi, Starbucks, and of course the coffee company that we build, Moxie, Java. 2 to 3 syllable words that often have the name of the product inside their name. Okay, step number 3, do research. Do some research. So this needs to be really thorough. So as a coach, I always emphasize the importance of conducting some research. Number 1, to check on the availability of that name, and also the visibility as you start thinking about working with maybe a graphic designer to sketch out some designs. What's really important is to go out there. It's easy to find. Federal Trade Commission, check on patents, check on trademark names, and make sure that this is critical in today's world. Make sure the domain is available to you, and if it is, grab it immediately. This is really a proactive approach, and it's going to help you avoid potential legal issues. Guilty, had them down the road. So I don't want you to have those. And a big part of my coaching is not only being proactive and helping you build a business, but also making sure that you don't step into some of the minefields that we've had in some of our past businesses. Step number 4, test for impact. So you want to leverage your network, and if you already have customers, them as well. Test the impact of these potential names. Lots of people start up a business, they don't quite have that name down yet. They may have 2 or 3 names they're using, but they haven't really narrowed it down. So this is the time to narrow it down. So get feedback from friends, from family, from business colleagues. You might even have a small group of mastermind of people that you work with and that you know in the business community that you're in, whatever industry that might be. People that you know and trust. Hang on, I need some coffee. So I really want to impress upon you the need to get feedback. When I named White Cloud Coffee way back in the day, our coffee roasting company, I originally called it the Blue Mountain Company. But the problem I found out later was, after I did all kinds of printing and had logos and those kinds of things, people confused our coffee company with the Blue Mountain brand of coffee that came from Jamaica. So I had to change it. And I used some friends. We were actually on a climbing trip, a mountain climbing trip here in Idaho, and we were climbing in the White Clouds. And so the White Cloud Mountains, there's 26 different mountain ranges in Idaho. The White Clouds are one of them. And so one of the guys said, hey, what about White Cloud Coffee? So Kevin, wherever you are, thank you for that. So that became the long-term name of my business. One of our businesses was White Cloud Coffee. So it's really important to find a name that not only resonates with you, it's deeply personal, but also it's got to appeal to your customer base. Step number 5, ensure longevity. What does that mean? Consider the long-term implications of your business name. I always advise against trendy names that in the long run can hinder your business growth, or that maybe you have to change it. You want a name that has a sense of endurance, of long-termness. So you want to be timeless. You want to make sure that it's going to stay the test of time. And this forward thinking is really going to help you 2, 3, 4 years down the road. And remember, you probably aren't going to want this business forever. Things change, life changes. You may sell this business, you may go public, you may do all kinds of other things with your business. So you want a name that is going to produce a legacy, and also that's going to produce brand value for you. Step number 6, trust yourself. As a startup coach, I want you to trust your instincts and your life experience throughout this naming process. And what you're really doing is you're making sure you're using both the right side and the left side, logic and creativity when it comes to your brand name. So embrace that entrepreneurial intuition and make a decision that also reflects your passion and your vision. And you want to make the name sticky. That's what I call it. You want it to be sticky so that it stays in people's minds. As they buy products from you, as they say it, as they share it, a sticky name really can ride the wave of long-term word of mouth advertising, which is the best marketing, the best advertising in the world. So to wrap it up, strategizing your business name and your logo is an absolutely critical endeavor that requires careful consideration for the long-term value of your business. Defining your brand identity, brainstorming strategic options, conducting some research, testing for impact, ensuring longevity for that brand name. And when you do these things, you're going to craft a name that really sets the foundation for your long-term success. And remember the value of a great name, like Apple, Starbucks, Blue Cross, Rolex. Those names are worth billions, literally billions. I've read many times, if you try to strip those names away from those companies, they would have a fraction of the value that they do today because they stick in people's minds. As a startup coach, I'm here to support you for every step of the way in your business building journey. If you need help starting a business, if you need help expanding a business, I have some great tools down below. Check them out and be sure to get on my calendar for a free 30-minute strategy session. Delighted to hear what you want to do, what you want to create, or a business maybe you want to expand, and I can help you with a little bit of free strategy work that we can do together. So remember, have fun. Your business name is more than just words. It's the beginning of greatness, and it's a huge part of the value and the legacy of your business. So thanks again. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.